And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. We've got baseball on the show. It's the Philadelphia Phillies taking on the Philadelphia Phillies. And on the hill in this one, Aaron Nola. What do we have on him? Nice night for baseball here in the city of brotherly love. Here's Trey Turner. Underway here at Citizens Bank Park. Strike two. Can't connect on the curveball, struck him out. And Kyle Schwarber will come up. Now there's a bullet down the line and a base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. That can be a dangerous pitch if you don't get it inside enough, because as a hitter, you see it coming across the plate the whole way. No problem handling it and putting a good swing on it that time.
The 1-0. Swing and a miss. There's the changeup.
Well, the hitter shows the pitcher that he's willing to go after that pitch down in the zone. So perhaps he'll come back to it, still try to get that ground ball double play.
Next offering is fouled back. Here's a 2-2. That's a laser base hit. They get it in quickly. So first and second, now one out.
Batting fourth, third baseman Alec Bohm.
And here comes Alec Bohm.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Swings through that. Runners on the move. Pitching for a strike. Throw to second. Tag. Out at second. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Huge strikeout there. Back here, Citizens Bank Park. And on the hill for the Phillies, Jesus Luzardo. What do we And now here's the starter for Atlanta, Chris Sale.
Well, I'm interested to see how he utilizes his sinker to this lineup, Boog. You know, it's not necessarily his go-to primary pitch, but he does mix it in when he needs it. He's just got to make sure that it's not flat. Otherwise, it's going to get hit hard. So look for him to throw it up there when he needs a big double play, a ground ball, something like that to get out of an inning, change it up for a hitter. Also, get those hitters looking down so that it opens up the top of the strike zone, especially late in an at-bat.
The next offering misses. Ball one. Out towards right center field. And that gets down into the gap. Into second safely. It's a leadoff double to start the game.
Put a pretty good jolt into that one. Great swing, nice balance and weight transfer, and he got it to drop in out there in the deep part of the field.
Here comes Bryce Harper. One hopper off the wall, and that should bring in the run. And they strike first as they take a 1-0 lead.
Seeing some good swings from him right now with consecutive extra base hits. High fastball, even a little above the zone, but such a good job of staying tall on the backside. Get that barrel there to meet it just in time. I'll tell you what, it's not easy to do.
Alec Bohm swings through it for strike one. Next pitch is downstairs.
He's a bad ball hitter, so even if you get him to chase pitches outside the zone, he still might beat you. Not an easy out by any means.
Harris in position. And there's one down. So now with one away and a man at second. And now for the Phillies, Kyle Schwarber. Big time power. Check swing, and he went. It's 0-1. Ball. Fair ball. One run is in. And he'll pull into second safely.
Well, those kind of lucky soft hits will always make you smile. Kind of your classic jam shot blooper right there. Made a good pitch on the inside. Gotten to hit it off the handle, but he still muscled it out there. You just have to tip your cap on the mound.
Man at second. That one fouled off. Here's the 0-2. Backed off the plate that time. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. Brandon Marsh steps to the plate. Next offering is fouled back. Man on second, 2 down. Ball one there. They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away. Stays alive. 2-2. Sets him down looking. Inning over, and it could have been worse. We go to the bottom of the first, and on the hill for the Phillies, Aaron Nola. What do you have on him, Siggy?
Well, the big thing is that the way he holds his curveball, it's more of a knuckle curve, and because of that, it's less predictable in terms of the break for the hitter. That makes it that much harder to hit this guy.
Here's Ronald Acuna Jr. at the plate. In the air, right field. And there's one away. Drake Baldwin digs in now. Hit weakly on the ground towards second. Stop. Jump throw. Safe at first as they can't make the play. One down. Next up for the Braves. And a foul ball. Right through there for a strike.
He's trying to stay away from this lefty, knowing that a lot of left-handers like the ball down and in.
Misses. Ball one. And a foul ball. He stays alive. The 1-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
Well, he's having a tough time getting a pitch by him. As a hitter, you feel pretty confident that you're seeing different pitches still able to make some type of contact.
Got him. And there's 2 away. Here's Austin Riley. On the ground to the left. And it goes just foul.
Nope, outside.
It's through for a hit. And now 2 aboard.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
Nice grab as he reached down to make the play. New inning getting started. So digging in now for Philadelphia, Adolis Garcia. Chris Sale ready to get back to work. And that one fouled off. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. And a good start to the inning.
He was all over that one. Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield, so I think he'll be happy with that swing. Definitely generated some good bat speed.
Bryson Stott stands in now and watches strike 1. Late with the swing there. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. 1 away. Here's the center fielder, Justin Crawford. Ripped, and he can't glove it. It's by him. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with 1 gone.
Waste no time there. Everyone's trying to elevate the ball in today's game, but if you can hit a ball that hard on the ground, it's going to find some holes.
High fly ball, right field. Should be extra bases. He's got it. Runner tags at second, and he moves up to third. Now 2 away. The relay throw. Here comes Bryce Harper.
RBI knock for him last time. Now a chance to drive in another run.
Runner on the go. Pitch in for a strike. No throw. He's in there safely. That's a strike, and he inches closer to getting out of the jam.
Well, I know they've gotten out to an early lead, but you don't want to take these opportunities for granted. With 2 outs.
And he couldn't hold back. Bottom of the second. Now in for the Braves, Ozzie Albies. And he grounds one to the right side. Stop. Throws to first. 1 pitch and 1 out. Michael Harris the second. Next up for the Braves. Just missed. Nola, more than 100 career wins on the mound. A former first-round pick back in 2014. And it's fouled away. The 1-1. This one in the air, center field. Stop. Should have this one. And there's 2 down. Now it's Dominic Smith.
Designated hitter, Dominic Smith.
There's a line drive to left field. And that's a base hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap. And I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that knock.
0-1 now. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. back at Truist Park. So digging in now for Philadelphia, Alec Bohm. Base hit. That was smoked through the infield. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. I really like that swing, man. He didn't just push it the other way through the infield. He drove it that way, and it kind of makes me think he was thinking opposite field as he stepped into the box. Got a pitch he liked, and he got it done.
Swings through that one.
Well, he looks fresh out there. Just needs to get a little more confidence and remember how good he's been in the past.
And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. One out man at first. Here's the Phillies catcher, JT Realmuto. On the ground, right side. Steps on the bag for one. Goes to second. Safe there. Now the left fielder, Brandon Marsh. Struck out swinging his first time. Swing and a miss. Strike one.
Talk about tying a guy up. That was ugly.
Comes up empty. That's strike two.
That pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge. Just changing planes and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter to track.
Just missed.
He's just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think. Oh, good pitching.
And he got him. Strike three, and that'll retire the side. Bottom of the inning. Now the leadoff spot for the Braves, Ronald Acuna Jr.
Acuna Jr.
The 0-1. And a base hit. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate. Here's the catcher to hit, Drake Baldwin. Yeah, that's fouled off.
You know, these Braves, as you probably noticed, haven't been shy at the plate at all. In fact, they've probably been too aggressive at times. I'm specifically talking about the first pitch. These batters are swinging more than 80% of the time, which is fine if you're scoring runs, but that hasn't been the case today.
The 1-2. That one missed.
Well, here's a good opportunity in this inning to get on the scoreboard after that leadoff hit. And
oh, now this one gets away at the plate. Throws to second. Now back in safely at first.
Up next for the Braves. First
Here
baseman,
is Matt Olson. He's 0 for 1. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
knowing that the pitcher wants a ground ball double play opportunity here.
Now this one is hammered way back there. On its way and gone. And we are tied. He made him pay for that one. And it ties it up. It's 2-2. So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. Here comes Austin Riley. 1 for 1 with a single so far. And now time is called as there's a visit to the mound. Just talking things over. Nobody getting loose out in the pen. So it's strike one. And a foul ball. The 0-2. Blows the high heat past him. That's a strikeout. Here comes Mike Yastrzemski to the plate. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. And that's in there at the knees for a strike. Comes up empty.
Gosh, a little late on that breaking ball. I don't think he recognized it out of the hand. Just a little tardy. They have to regroup here.
Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Got him. Inning over on the strikeout. Back here in Atlanta as we go to the top of the fourth.
Well, they just scored some runs in that last frame, and now they have to make sure they don't cough them up on defense right away. No better time than right now to have a 1-2-3 inning.
Garcia swings through that one as he comes to the plate for the second time today. That just misses, and that's ball one.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
Got him swinging for the K. Picks up strikeout number 7. This is Bryson Stott. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. Fouled off left side. And that one fouled off. The 0-2. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. All tied up. Top half of inning number 4. There's a swing and a drive. And that one is foul. So we'll try it again. The 0-2. Got him swinging. Strikeout number 8. Justin Crawford now at the plate. 1 for 1. He singled to left his first time through. Two down, nobody on. Swung on, popped up, settles under it, and that'll do it. Bottom 4. So now to the plate for Atlanta. Ozzie Albies. Swinging a foul straight back. 0-1. Swing and a miss. That's off the mark. Ball 1. Fights it off. He'll see another. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Michael Harris the second. Next up for the Braves. And that's ball downstairs. 1. And that is ball 1. Ground ball that left side. And foul ball.
Ball, that's out.
Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. He won't get there. That should be extra bases. And he's into second base with 1 away as the go-ahead run.
Well, they call that an advantage count for a reason. You're so much more likely to get something you can handle. Put a really nice balanced swing on it, and when you can rope one into the gap like that, you're thinking extra bases from the first couple of steps out of the box, and he'll feel real good about that one.
And he's up to third safely with 2 gone.
No, he beat it. He beat it.
Here's Mauricio Dubon. 0 for 1 so far.
Ball, that's inside.
The 1-1. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. It's softly on the ground left side. Boom. Throws on to first, and that is back in Atlanta Truist Park. We go to the top of the 5th. Trey Turner stands in for the Phillies. Drilled in the air, high and deep.